Philip Langaskov, Director of the Literary Festival at UEA, particularly the Spring Literary Festival at UEA. The Literary Festival has been running since about 1991. In that time we've welcomed hundreds of writers from around the world, Nobel Prize winners, Booker Prize winners, other famous people, Oscar winners, all kinds of award winners. And this season is no exception. As you'll see, we have an extraordinary range of writers. Lionel Shriver, Elif Shafak, Louise Doughty, George Saunders, Michael Pennington, Ed Balls, who you may have heard of. He is a famous dancer. Ali Smith, who is one of the greatest writers in this country and is a great lover of Norwich. I'd like you to come to all of these events, and I'd like to bring your friends with you. But if I were to choose one event that you should come to, it's this one. Has anybody read any George Saunders? No? Read some George Saunders. Go and buy a George Saunders story. Google George Saunders. He's one of the most extraordinary writers in the world. He is, a Time magazine called him one of the 100 most influential people in the world, which is quite a lot for a short story writer to be named such a thing. He got a MacArthur Genius Grant of $750,000 from the MacArthur Foundation to do whatever he wanted for a few years. He's incredible. He's also an extremely humane thinker. I'm sort of slightly in love with him. You may be. And I'm interviewing him as well, so it could turn a bit, so come to that. But one of the reasons that I'm very pleased to be invited here is because I've just taken over the festival, well, the last year and this year, and there's a slight demographic problem. I don't know if you can identify it by looking at this picture here. Can anybody guess what it is? Age. 90% of our audience is over 60. I have nothing against over 60-year-olds. My mum is over 60 and I have a lot of really positive things to say about her. At the same time, I would like the audience to be younger and more engaged, and people like you, basically. So come to the Literary Festival, and part of the way in which we're trying to sort of spread the word of the Literary Festival is through this thing called the British Archive for Contemporary Writing, which is also based at UEA. It has an amazing repository from all of the old literary festivals of recordings and video footage, and we are seeking funding. I say we, they are seeking funding to kind of make that public in a kind of innovative and interesting, possibly digital kind of way, and they are working on that in collaboration with something else that I am involved in, which is called the UEA Publishing Project, part of which is a thing called Boiler House Press, named after the boiler houses at UEA, which are really kind of attractive and just outside my office, designed by Dennis Nasden. And we're trying to find ways in which we can kind of make this content available to the wider world in a kind of innovative and engaging way, because those 300 and something hours of footage contain huge amounts of intellectual, interesting stuff about creativity, storytelling, all that kind of stuff. So if anybody has any wizard ideas about that kind of thing, let me know. I'd like to know about it. Thank you very much.